Naomi Watts looks to be in the best shape of her life at 55 thanks to key supplements that have helped age-related problems, as well as avoiding certain types of food. Routine is everything for Naomi. Life as an actor can be pretty chaotic and busy, which is why they have long call sheets. This had made her into a list person. I love not having to do all the thinking and planning. Give me structure. With 2 kids, my mornings are normally just a race to get everything done, especially when I'm shooting. Her love for structure can also be seen in her dietary philosophy. Generally, she tries to keep her meals in a specific ratio, such as 30% proteins, 30% fats, and 40% carbohydrates. This type of diet is known as the Zone Diet. The creator of Zone Diet, Barry Sears, who is a well-known dietitian, created this diet plan to make sure that the foods that she takes in can regulate insulin production in the body. Each snack and meal consumed by Naomi contains carbohydrates, protein, as well as monounsaturated fats. For the whole day, she takes in 500 calories from her meals and 100 calories from snacks. Her diet plan includes fresh fruits and vegetables, nuts, and an ample amount of protein, along with 8 glasses of water daily. She will stick to such a routine depending on what kind of role she is playing next. On top of that, Naomi doesn't rely on consuming processed foods and meals that contain too much salt. Pretty regimented, but the benefits are undeniable. Naomi looks incredible. She starts her day off with an unbelievably healthy drink. She doesn't eat first thing in the morning. Instead, she will look to drink 2 or 3 cups of coffee first. I never used to like filtered coffee. If you've lived in Australia, you're quite snobby about your coffee, but it's fair to say that not only have I switched over to drip, I'm on about 2 to 3 cups before I'm satisfied. Once she has gone through the morning routine of taking her dog on a walk and preparing food for her kids, she'll then turn toward her own hunger. Her first official meal comes around 11 a.m. By that time, she is usually starving. She has a few go-to meals. One of them is a green smoothie with the glow powder from the beauty chef, and have a big glass of water with a dash of their hydration or collagen boost. She might have a boiled egg, yogurt, or avocado toast, depending on how hungry she is. She is naturally drawn to greens, and she'll throw in kale, walnuts, yogurt, and pineapple into a Vitamix and down that shake. Her afternoon meal might be even healthier. She found a unique diet hack. It's always easier to stick to a diet when you have the same handful of options week to week. Naomi learned this lesson early on, which is why she likes her big crunch salad for lunch. Her go-to is arugula, feta, olive, tomato, cucumber, and avocado with a homemade dressing of garlic, olive oil, lemon, mustard, and veganese. That sounds delicious and easy enough to make at home. She takes more leeway with her dinner. She likes to get the family involved. Her aim for dinner is to have something hearty like a Moroccan chickpea couscous or pasta puttanesca. Of course, in her current world, there's also been a lot of mac and cheese and potato chips. And while she's not normally a dessert person, there's been a lot of cake too. Baking is an activity that she's found keeps her children happy even when they're homebound. I got a few cake box mix. Normally I'll go, okay, now do this, don't let that go there, watch the eggs, be careful when you're separating. But now I'm like, experiment, do it, make all the mess you want. Sounds like a fun time. However, she can enjoy cakes because she follows several key dietary restrictions. Avoiding these foods has helped her inflammation go down. Growing up in Australia, Naomi used to eat and drink whatever she wanted, but she isn't a spring chicken anymore. This means she has to be more picky about what she puts into her body, especially if she wants to avoid inflammation. She embarked on an anti-inflammation diet she's relied on numerous times in the past as a sort of reset. She cut out wheat, sugar, dairy, and alcohol. These sacrifices are worth it as she has carried her boundless energy into her 50s. Besides, longevity is key, so whatever it takes to achieve that is worth the effort. Aging is also associated with hormonal changes, and Naomi found that certain supplements really helped her age gracefully. She leaned on these supplements when her body began to change. Naomi explained that during menopause, she began looking at ingredients more closely. She was able to wrap her head around her other symptoms, but the skin issues really drove her to that aha moment. It was also clear to her that women her age weren't being properly represented in the marketplace. Her skin was a major problem during my hormonal shift, and she needed immediate solutions. I switched to clean products and saw results right away. My skin was drier and more sensitive, so I needed to eliminate certain routines, like over-exfoliating and strong doses of vitamin C. I found success using mists, which enhanced the hydrating effects of my moisturizer. Along with key supplements, her habits have been a game changer. She likes a low-key approach. I try to work out as often as I can, but I'm not fanatical about fitness. My back carries most of my tension, and if I'm stressed, I can't do high-impact exercise, so yoga and Pilates tend to work better for me. She added that meditation and yoga also help her balance the stress and slow down. Speaking of working out, she has always been a physical person. She grew up running and dancing. She also follows a workout plan that is all about movement. When working towards a specific goal, she will train 5 or more times a week for 1 hour a day. For her role as Princess Diana, Naomi carried out a great deal of cardio work, but the dance element makes it a fun way to get your sweat on and burn calories. Once she has her kids out the door, she will join a streaming class. She loves Taryn Toomey's The Class. Naomi finds it as such a good way to start the day and to move your body, as well as examine your thought patterns. It's a real release for her. She also just discovered Isaac Calpado's live Instagram workout, which is a good mix of levity and hard exercising. As for her flawless skin, she practices one crucial habit. Skincare starts early. I'm definitely a morning person. I always wake up before my alarm goes off unless I've had a bad night of sleep, which doesn't happen too often but can if I'm traveling or anxious. I've been using a Lord Jones CBD tincture along with the De Mamiel Sleep Series to help. She also loves the Goop Microderm Exfoliator. She will use it a couple of times a week before getting into a steaming hot shower. It gives her skin this super glowy effect. In the shower, she loves the Detox Himalayan Salt Scalp Scrub Shampoo. It's so foamy and hydrating, and her hair always feels extra shiny afterward. In the mornings when she doesn't use the microderm, she washes her face with a light cleanser, like the Baobab Clay Oxygenating one from African Botanics, which purifies and moisturizes at the same time. However, the best piece of advice she has ever been given is that it's vital to drink at least 2 liters of water each day, and she should make sure she gets 8 hours of sleep a night. I can tell right away if I've had a good night's sleep and if I drank the right amount of water the day before. When she doesn't do well on both of those things, it absolutely manifests in her skin. Naomi said she is religious about getting facials every few months, taking her makeup off and wearing sunscreen every day.